Welcome back, Santa Clarita Valley. We're here on your hometown station, KHTS AM 1220, on your neighborhood watch with Deputy Josh Dubin, our guest in the studio, and your host, myself, Perry Smith, KHTS News Director. We were talking about Sheriff Station outreach every first and third Thursday. We talk about everything that's going on, and we try to give you some information to stay safe and sound and victim-free during the holidays.
And if you like the show, Perry has gone ahead and put it on hometownstation.com. You can click on podcasts and find some of the other episodes that we have talked about and done.
If you're not already also streaming live on hometownstation.com and listening to your radio simultaneously, which I like for the full stereo effect when I'm at home listening. That's for the Jelly Man Show and the George Cummings Hour.
There you go.
Hours.
That's a lot.
I like.
So you can tune into AM 1220. You can stream live on hometownstation.com.
Yep.
Or if you missed it, you can go to YouTube.
Right. Don't forget the mobile app.
The mobile app.
Do not forget the mobile app.
Or the SCV Dining app.
Yep.
Or
great deal there.
Or go to hometownstation.com and click on podcasts and click on the neighborhood watch. And you can see a picture of Perry and his former mustache, but it's not...
and beard. There's a beard
and
there.
A beard.
All right.
But it's not Movember anymore.
Right. And which is why the mustache is gone. It was... there was a lot of ridicule involved. Let's just say there was some hurtful things said about the mustache. I was trying to do it for a good cause. I don't feel like everyone appreciated it.
It was a good cause.
Jerry Sorati Goldman, I'm talking to you. But, it was for a good cause, and she respected that, so I'm happy. It was on the news with it. It served its purpose.
There you go.
Men's health is an important issue, and so are the cancers associated with it that they're trying to raise money and awareness for. But, we don't need to talk about that anymore right now. Neighborhood Watch. We're talking about shopping safety?
Right.
Okay.
Thanksgiving night, after I fed my face with turkey and a bunch of stuff that my...
Fed, stuffed.
We had a ton of food.
Gorged.
We had a ton of food. And on the last...
What did you do? Would you go have the family over to your house? Okay.
No, we stayed home. Nice. And, on the last episode of the Neighborhood Watch, we talked about heart health.
Right.
And around the holidays and eating a lot.
And some of the incident calls that you've gone on as
and so after I stuffed myself with all the Thanksgiving goodness, I went out on patrol. I worked that evening.
No way.
I did.
Oh, man.
I worked that night, Thanksgiving evening throughout the night, into Friday morning, Black Friday morning.
Pounded the beat. What was going on there?
There was a lot of people out.
Yeah.
There was a lot of people out, and there was a lot of shoppers. A lot of the stores chose to open this year actually on Thanksgiving night.
Right.
So there was a lot.
Some flack for that too.
Some were from what I read on Twitter.
Here's the thing. People wanted to shop there. People were lining up from Sunday just to get a little taste of those deals.
Right.
So, say what you will, the stores are going to be open if people want to shop there.
Oh, and you know what? There was a lot of traffic out. There was a lot of pedestrian traffic out at some of the local retailers. But you know what? Overall, the night, as far as being a night on patrol, was pretty uneventful.
I didn't hear anything about riots breaking out.
No,
so
no, everybody was.
Way to go, Santa Clarita Valley.
Yeah,
way to
everybody was on their best behavior. So it was good. I think everybody had a good time. They got some good deals, and I and the crime prevention
unit. Did you get any deals?
I was working.
All right. Well, you get a little lunch break, and you can run in and flash the bed.
No, I just stuck to working.
Okay. Probably a good idea.
The crime prevention unit put out a Nixle press release regarding some Black Friday and some holiday, and I think it's relevant throughout the holiday season shopping tips. So I wanted to read a couple of those. Shopping.
I love the picture here on the Nixle. It's of a local store. We can't quite see which store, but you can see the tents I was talking about.
Right. I took that picture.
I know you did.
And I
was that an iPhone shot?
It was.
Okay.
I took that picture on my way to work that morning. I drove by and I was like, "Are those people lined up?"
Yeah.
And they were people lined up.
And they were actually there all night. It was mostly
there were multiple nights there lined up for some of the deals. Some of the deals
for the shot too, considering you
snapped
it with the phone.
An iPhone 5.
That's true. Whoa.
Anyways, some safety tips that the crime prevention unit put out was expect to encounter crowds and long lines.
Right.
And people did. When shopping with your children, especially younger children, snap a photo of each child with your smartphone before heading out. The reason why I put that in there is we have a number of calls, usually a couple, 2 or 3, of people that their children get lost in the store, especially with the large crowds and stuff like that.
Here's how my mom handled that. When I was a little boy, because I was that kid who would wander off, get lost.
You
in the
were that
clothes racks.
guy.
Yeah, I was that kid in the store. She figured it out, had a little elastic like band, like basically tied me with a leash. That's what it came to.
Wow.
You don't see those anymore.
No.
But they were fairly common when I was a little kid. And it was
Usually store staff and store, security along, if a deputy finally gets called there, a deputy gets there, usually the children usually stay inside the store and we're able to reunite the parent with the child.
Right.
But if it ever grew to bigger than that, we're looking for the child. A recent photo of the child certainly would be helpful,
Right.
especially with the
What they're
clothes
wearing.
they're wearing right during that incident.
that makes sense.
So we put that in there. Be aware of your surroundings. Do not purchase items from non-licensed solicitors or people selling property in the parking lot.
What's
And
the danger there?
Well, it could be stolen property. It could be damaged property.
Okay.
It doesn't come with a warranty.
Right.
And we, on Thanksgiving night into Black Friday morning, we had some reports of that
Oh, really?
from
Already?
people choosing to shop, reported that they got approached in the parking lot by somebody trying to sell products.
Well, if you're sitting there all night and then you see somebody just walking up to you, it sounds like maybe it's a better deal, but it's, too good to be true. It probably
Right. Too
is,
good to be
right?
true. It probably is. Make sure your valuables are not left in plain sight. Practice patience. Never leave your purse, wallet, cell phone, and your shopping cart unattended.
If you see something, say something.
That's the most important thing. Be kind. It's holiday season. Have patience. Everybody has a mission and they want to get their stuff, and everybody, is stressed out. Be kind and
No need to throw elbows.
right.
How are we doing? Oh, we got to take a break. We will be right back after this on your hometown station, KHTS AM 1220.